And blabber later. I just can't believe Hanser. Very aware though. Boogie stepping up to Contracts, attempting to path over towards his try, gets stunned up, flashes away. The Q from Dokla used to try and zone him off, but first blood drawn.
Offensive control ward and keep up this extra pressure on bot side. Mid coming over.
Contracts was waiting with the Hex Flash over the wall. Boogie getting a lot of damage locked into him though after he goes back in with a Q. But live given Ogi with Dokla and Contracts upon him, looking for the Q over the wall. Hanser and Boogie slightly knocked back, but stun land onto one off the Glacial Prison, and Contracts has fallen in when they were attempting to aggress, but it wasn't going in their favor.
I think they just need to try and limit well. Looks like they don't care though. Jensen and Insanity still going for the static shiv for the wave clear, and now roaming up to the top side. That's got to be another one.
Glacial Prison and more utilized to lock down, getting some pressure across mid. It's been going good for TSM.
It certainly has. Turtle gets the tower. Dokla does get out. Still gonna mean that mid push goes the way of TSM. Push into mid side turret here, and Boogie has still some all outers down. Really smart progression here from TSM. Bottom side, because Hex Gates will allow defenses for TSM to come as well. So even though kind of escorting him up to the tower here to be able to get another objective, the mini waves, but it's plenty for TSM. Insanity here on bottom side, continually pushing these areas for NRG to catch them by surprise. Another tower down.
Good about their lead. Boogie seeks out FBI, uses the Glacial Prison, which does get the cleanse from him, and the flash as well. Wild Turtle following over the wall, fail of arrows and more.
He even went to the same spot. He went to the same spot on the wall to try and follow. We're not done yet. Boogie's got one more.
A Contract stunned up as soon as Hanser comes to the party. Smacked him.
Pick. And they were able to chase down the extra kill because NRG were trying to kill Insanity.
Single play to be able to turn it around, but it's so hard when TSM are absolutely annihilating your map. But here's an attempt to stand against them. Nature's Grasp gets a root onto 2, but the answer back onto Contracts is just too good. Ignar coming out of stasis, next to be smacked by...
In your base. This is going to be at least 2 inhibitors. Respawn timers are pretty short because it's so early in the game still that I don't know if they can actually end it, but 10 more seconds left on 2 NRG members. Loose ends, you know, like you're saying, NRG has had some big comebacks, so they're like, you know what? Let's not let the...
Upon Contracts, who threw the Nature's Grasp his way. Insanity's got some damage to follow up. Coming on in with a headbutt pulverized. Chime goes golden for a moment. Does end up getting blasted. Top lane turret for TSM to collapse upon. Hanser wanting to find start up the Baron.
And wait on the cooldown for the Varus ultimate. Right now they're relying on Sedge.
Over the wall, Glacial Prison, knock up and more onto Ignar. Teleport will be coming in from Dokla, but is it too little too late as Contracts has fallen? No jungler for NRG, no support. But Palafox wants to follow up with the damage, does manage to... Lacking flashes on Boogie, Hanser, and Insanity, but do have their ultimates. We have seen Wild Turtle try and set him off, like he did here. Ignar, oh, look at that damage. Insanity just able to burst. Follow up so effectively. Contracts trying to flash out of it, throws down the Nature's Grasp in response. Chime is falling low. Wild Turtle takes a big burst far. Hanser with Dominus already in the active, moves with TSM into their own jungle. Palafox going downtown with the Killer Instinct. Hanser falling low, no longer in ultimate form, but their favor. But you can see the dragon getting started up by NRG. Teleport on TSM's side.
Yeah.
That's enough to be able to push off Palafox and FBI. They don't have the numbers. They don't have the fight. Palafox, though, almost kills off Hanser before he pops the wash. And FBI into the range of Wild Turtle. And it's to get the Void Seeker onto Wild Turtle. But yeah, use the Killer Instinct at the top of that previous fight. So cannot follow up. Ignar latches on with a Q, but is answered back by Boogie. Chime headbutting Palafox away. Doesn't want him to get into his backline anymore to try and offer a safe recall here for Boogie. You can see the missile still raining down from Palafox. He wanted to get Chime. He could not find it. NRG, so TSM ready to claim the second Baron of the game.
And now with the Baron plus the Soul, plus increasing their lead, TSM have come.
They're already going for it. Ignar stunned up and more. Palafox goes in the back line with a killer instinct, but Wild Turtle has already gone golden. Haunter zoning off Palafox, but the rest of TSM are encroaching upon the base. Palafox has fallen at the mouth of the gator, baby. TSM are still going. It's coming through, ensuring that they can take down this second inhibitor, increase the number of supers that they have pushing with them. And the pressure from NRG is all too good. Some heavy poke onto Wild Turtle, though. He has to be careful. And eventually, Contracts has fallen. Dokla, the last one to remain for NRG. Yes, Ignar has a respawn, but it's TSM putting this one in the books. They're hooks into the second round robin.
Clean game from TSM.